Hey there, collective. Hope you guys are doing really well this evening. Getting ready to do a reading for y'all. So, this will be a general collective reading as always. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest. Liberation. Okay. Liberation. All right, what else? Grounded. Okay. Okay, then we have Find the Light. I don't think we've had this one. Oh, wow. Wow. Find the sphere. I found the light. Look at this. I hope it didn't. I don't think it chipped. Okay. Let's just go like so. There we go. Okay. I did say find the light. I guess we found the light. All right. Let me get one of these, I think. I like to do these two together. I think they work well together. So let's see. What is the dominant energy that you are working in tonight, or that the reading will be about? Oh, the wheel. Okay, good. So the Wheel of Fortune. So this is probably why someone needs to make sure that they're grounded. And then we have the Cosmos together. Okay, so I think that what we have here, very clearly, is something is getting ready to start moving forward, quite clearly, in a very positive direction. Pull these cards. Yeah, something's getting ready to move forward into a very positive direction. This is definitely Spirit saying that someone here needs to be grounded for whatever this change is. It is definitely going to involve someone liberating themselves from something, someone, something, some way of being, some way of thinking, perhaps. Could even be a job. It does say to find the light. Okay, I wanted to actually grab the book and see if I could look at this one, because it's not one that I've seen. And I don't know, I felt like it had a bit of an opposite meaning, and it does. I mean, that's exactly what I'm looking at. Because it's too clean, right? Find the light. Okay, but that's easy. You need to be looking for the light. But this is actually talking about finding it within you. Okay, I'm going to read you the first, I think, sentence, because I think it's really spot on. It says, moths are attracted to electrical sources of light as it has confused their internal navigational systems. And it's basically saying that artificial light, being far brighter and more dazzling than the faraway stars, attracts them instead. So this is really interesting. I think you know where it's going, right? It's talking about how we may have the propensity to gravitate towards false light. In today's world, it says the influencer or guru and enlightened are used far too easily and far too quickly. It can feel promising, so warm, so inviting, but you need to be asking yourself, basically. That's what it's saying. I totally agree with that. You got to find your own truth, okay? Looking for light. Even in the information that you're receiving, wherever it is, it doesn't matter if you're reading it, if you're getting it from something or someone, even what you believe to be actually true for you, okay? Because there is a lot of things out there that will look shiny and dazzling, as it was saying. And we can get pulled to those things, or we can get sucked into them, but it's really important to use your own intuition, and honestly your own guidance system, because you hear me say this all the time. Nothing will ever guide you better than that. You're going to know the truth, all right, and what is actually right for you. So very interesting. So why are they telling you to do that? Somebody maybe needs to get, look at that, the first card out. Okay, somebody may need to do that. This could be somebody who is about to go through some kind of, well, they could already be in some kind of spotlight, actually. This could be somebody who is already in some kind of position here where a lot of people could depend on them, could look to them, could actually respect them in some way. But also where somebody, you know, they use the term influencer, this person could actually be some kind of influencer here. Maybe they're going into something like that. Whatever it is, this person could very well be a leader or someone who's getting a lot of accolades or who is seen. Okay, so, and maybe in some kind of high regards here. But whatever this is, it's going to be about, you do have to liberate yourself from something. So what is that about? It could also be from this. So this could be some kind of job you're in, or it could be saying, it could also be telling you to liberate yourself from maybe old views that you've held, or even, I don't know if you're a reader or whatever you're doing, because it's going to take that to be able to find your own truth here. Liberating yourself and obviously staying very grounded, because somebody is about to get a turn of the wheel is what I'm getting here. And that's going to give you the opportunity for some kind of growth here. And it may actually, if you're not already somewhere in the public eye, it could very well position you there. Have a King of Wands. Okay. 3 of Cups here in reverse. We have the 9 of Wands as well. And then we have the 9 of Coins here. And the Hierophant. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. Is this could very well be around some kind of, or this could be you, actually. It could also, I don't know if it's around a relationship, because I am seeing someone over here that is quite single. So let's just read it. I definitely have so I have a leader here. Okay, I have a King of Wands, a leader, somebody very inspirational, generally has no issue taking the lead of things. A lot of people could look up to this person. This person could inspire a lot of people as well. But something's not happy here. Something's not happy. Something could have ended. There could have been some, I don't know why. Normally we'd be having some kind of celebration, but somebody is definitely not celebrating something here, and something could have actually ended. Now this could have been some kind of reunion someone was trying to have or thinking about having as well, that didn't happen for whatever reason. Somebody could be quite wounded by this, or they could just feel like somebody's definitely very guarded here is what I'm feeling. Okay, they've been very resilient, I feel like, through this, but somebody feels like they have a lot of things kind of coming out. Yeah, a lot of things that are actually coming at them at the moment. Maybe they feel like they're handling them all by themselves as well. And this 9 of Coins energy, very solitary energy. It could have something to do with some kind of commitment, some kind of contract. With the Hierophant here, it could have something to do with, it could be religion, but it could be any kind of institution as well. So it could also be around work, some kind of higher understanding. How interesting that they have had in the past. It could even be the institution of marriage, okay? So something here is changing for somebody. It looks like the wheel is kind of turning on that, but there is definitely a need here for someone to get liberated. It's interesting now that I'm saying this, that I'm looking back at this grounded card here, because I see this person that has been fighting like a lot of battles. It may feel, I mean, honestly, they could just feel tired at this time. I mean, I want to give props where props are due, okay? And this is obviously a warrior, right? So I know that they're resilient, but it doesn't mean they don't get tired. They don't get, you know, beat down a little bit, or feel like they're beat down, just a little bit exhausted from the journey. All right, let's keep going. What else here? Okay, 4 of Wands. This one flipped first. Well, I don't even know how to take this, because this was kind of like this. And then we have the 8 of Cups. Okay, this is somebody Oh, wow. Well, somebody is definitely getting ready to liberate themselves. Maybe they already liberated themselves. Maybe that's why we have this Nine of Coins energy over here. This could have been around some kind of marriage, or this could be about a marriage or someone wanting to go towards someone else here. This could definitely be about living together. Goodness, okay, here goes my throat chakra. I think we know what that's about probably. Somebody could be thinking about living together, building some kind of foundation together here. This could be somebody, so this person, this King of Wands, could be holding on to another individual. Maybe that's been happening. Okay, maybe they've been holding on to another individual. This is so interesting. I'm just noticing where these cards are falling. We have this came out more in kind of this position. It's not fully in reverse, but still it's having some conflict here. There's a problem here with communication is what I'm feeling. And it may just be that there are no messages flowing. You know, I said somebody here is not either getting the reunion that they wanted, or they're not celebrating. They don't feel celebrated, something like that, which is interesting because this King of Wands and this obviously Six of Wands is quite celebrated, right? But they're not. They actually feel more wounded over a particular situation here. So there may have been a need here for someone to liberate themselves or to tear themselves away from a situation. I don't know if it's with you, if somebody's been waiting on you, or if you are waiting on someone else here. Just get in where you need to here. But there's something wrong with definitely with the communication. So since it came out like this, I'm going to say the communication may be coming in, but it might be a little bit slow, or maybe someone feels ignored, which means maybe they're trying to communicate, but someone else is not doing it. You see this person, even in this card here, just the way they're kind of looking here. They're holding on, but they're looking out like, you know, I think they're looking like what's going to happen in this situation here. Somebody is definitely getting ready to walk away from a situation. Yeah, someone's definitely trying to walk away from a situation because they're very wounded here. Okay? They feel like they've been fighting for something that maybe is no longer working. Maybe it's been, I almost said, a senseless battle. Okay, so maybe they have felt like they've just invested a lot of energy in something that's not bringing them the results that they want. Let's keep going. Oh, wow. Six of Cups. Okay, so this is definitely about someone in the past here. Lovers, look at that, yeah. So are they walking away? I'm going to have to get some clarifiers here because someone could be walking away from either from a mindset or maybe from some institution of marriage here. They might be doing their own soul searching here with this finding the light. It's interesting that we talked about what is fake and what is real. Perhaps someone here was kind of chasing that whole, you know, all that glitters is gold kind of thing. You know, maybe they were chasing the next shiniest object or something like that in the past. Doesn't have to be. But, you know, they could have been doing that. The grass is greener kind of mentality here, and then finding out that there was just a lot of battles in that. They definitely feel embattled about something. Now, maybe it also could be about whoever's in this Nine of Coins energy, because we do see the King of Wands here. This could also be someone in this Nine of Coins energy, okay, that maybe they have been looking or wanting to have some kind of reconnection with. Someone here in Pre-Empress energy. But it required some kind of change here maybe on their part. This could also be someone who they've thought about even marriage with or having some kind of higher commitment as well. It could also be someone who they view as their twin or a high-level soulmate here. But the problem is things just aren't coming to fruition, or they feel like things just aren't happening. This is definitely somebody, if this is not you up here, thinking like this, and this is someone else that maybe has been waiting or feels like they have been waiting on somebody here. Now, this is somebody definitely getting ready to walk away or trying to walk away from a situation from the past here. Or maybe even a mindset. I keep going back to that. I don't know why, but I guess maybe liberation, a mindset or an institution, or maybe an actual situation here, okay? It could have been something they've been in for a long time here as well. But they have someone else, I feel like, in mind here in this Lover's card. So they have someone else I think that they really care about. So this could have definitely been a soulmate that they were with, or this could have been a mindset that they've had, or something that they have practiced in terms of, especially if it's coming by form of belief systems, or again, something larger, you know what I'm saying, religious preference, I don't know, something along those lines. If it was something like that, it's all about beliefs is what I'm feeling, but different respects to that, right? It can be religion, it could be, you know, family beliefs, things of that nature. Whatever it is, I think it's been pretty heavily instilled with them since they were very young here. This person seems to have eyes for, it looks to me like one person, only one person here. They're kind of focused on. So what's going on with this? So let me ask this actually. So how does this person, how do they feel? Let me get some feelings here for the other person. What do they want? So we have the Knight of Coins, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so I think somebody just wants some. Okay, wow. I didn't see this coming. Oh, wow. Look at this. There's a lot going on here. Knight of Cups. I feel like somebody's going to get hurt in this situation. I feel like I have 3 people here. Okay, and maybe this third party could also be even like a family, somebody close to this person, because I feel like I feel something's happening here. Somebody's going to get hurt in a particular situation. And I really think it has to do with some kind of beliefs or some kind of traditions. So maybe if somebody is with another person, or if their family has an ideal of some other person, maybe that's what it is. But the problem is this person can't stop thinking about somebody here and wanting to be with that person, and they haven't let someone go here. And even though I feel like they know that they're very frustrated here as well and want to walk away, they haven't been successful at walking away from this. So maybe they've even thought, this is just something I can't do. I mean, I'm not going to walk away from whatever this is, but it looks like they may be doing that. This person is going through... So you may have someone who's taken a long time here, actually. Yeah, you definitely may have someone here who's taken a very long time to try to, maybe, I don't know, even past time, maybe thinking some of them would fade out or would get easier, or maybe it would allow them time to maybe make some changes in their own life, whatever those changes are. This is a person holding a coin, so maybe the changes were about becoming more stable within themselves. But this person's having a lot of issues right now, okay, is what I'm seeing. And I think this is more emotional is what I'm feeling at the moment. I have the Tower with the 5 of Cups here. I have someone in a lot of sadness here, a lot of regret. I see a cup that's actually fallen to the floor here. Someone is holding their heart, which shows me that they have, you know, their heart is hurting. You could even have someone who's actually crying here. So somebody's really coming into... I just feel like somebody is really coming into their own emotions here. Okay, the Moon card is about emotions. It's also about illusions, though. Okay, maybe they're also coming out of some kind of illusions. Maybe that's why they're holding their heart. And you see these cups kind of flying everywhere. That is the Tower, okay? Beginning to see things a lot clearer, okay? Having things fall down around you and kind of allowing you to see things. That's that liberating yourself as well, right? You're finding the light. You're finding the actual truth, not the illusions that's been placed upon you by other people's belief systems. Yeah, something is happening here, because this is actually positive. Whenever I see the wheel, I always think that this is positive, right? This is someone who is definitely trying to make some kind of move in the right direction, and this is what Spirit is saying is required here. So somebody here knows that they're in love. They're feeling a lot of romantic feelings, it looks like, for somebody. at this. The Seven of Coins in reverse, though. This could be somebody here that I don't feel like they're currently invested in this person right now. Okay, they haven't shown a lot of investment, and I feel like for some reason this person feels like whoever they're thinking about is not invested in them and may not be willing to invest in them. Let me see, and then I'll grab another deck of tarot, but I want to look at these and just see if they can give us. This is a new deck that was sent to me by Vibe About It from Etsy. I want to just see if this fills in some of these details, because I think someone may be confused, and maybe it's about you. Okay, cross here. So interesting, because we're talking about religious beliefs. Communications from spirit realm, very interesting. Positive life fulfillment. This is about faith, joy, a sense of enlightenment, and completion. Someone could be waking up to that. Maybe someone's becoming more spiritual or even more religious in a sense. Maybe that is the difference between two people as well. Someone could be receiving some kind of spirit communication as well, all right, that's telling them, that's kind of imploring them to kind of liberate themselves and to find the light for themselves, you know, not to keep looking to others or trusting others in terms of that. Yeah, see, somebody here wants to communicate something here because they're looking for a more comfortable life. So whoever this pre-empress energy is here could have very well established that for themselves. Or it could be the King of Wands, just get in, like I said, where you belong here. Somebody here is definitely looking to have a life of security, okay? Okay, this might be a person that feels like they have had to struggle a lot in their life. Like maybe they worked very hard and they haven't been able to accomplish everything that they've wanted. Or maybe they've had to relinquish a lot. You know, sometimes when we work too much, we forget to play, right? There's no real balance. And so we end up suffering in other places. Somebody definitely wants to have more in their life and maybe some kind of, maybe more luck. See, that's odd that okay, so this person I also feel like may feel like the things are stacked against them or like they've had a lot of bad luck lately. Look at this. The Crown, though. Again, this is about some kind of material wealth here, all right? But it's all, so this person may dream big, okay? They may want to have a lot of nice things in their life, and maybe they're trying to find a different way of getting them without all of these battles here, and maybe disconnecting. I said before, this could be some institution they work for as well. You know, maybe they're getting out of politics, or maybe they're getting out, you know, the government, something like that. Who knows? There could be some kind of new relationships that are trying to come in as well around this person. I do think there's a need here for somebody to really acknowledge. So if this is you, understand this. Acknowledge your wins. Somebody is not, I almost feel like somebody can stay so in this place of, well, look where I'm at, or I don't have enough, or I'm not there yet. And the thing is, okay, you're not there yet, but don't, I mean, the last thing you want to do is have more of that manifest, right? You got to see yourself as there and be grateful for your wins and acknowledge your wins and give gratitude so you can have a lot more. Yeah, look at this. This is all about prosperity and happiness. This is about, somebody could definitely be getting enlightened to this at this point. It's almost like, I don't know if somebody's in the wrong field or if they're in the wrong situation or relationship or something like that. Something has held somebody back, and I feel like they're starting to get it. I almost feel like I'm talking to somebody who's coming into their own. I don't know if somebody's stepping into some sense of empowerment, or they're getting little clues to take them in that direction here, but it requires grounding themselves and liberating as well. Yeah, because maybe they feel like they're just kind of going through the motions here, and they want their life to be more fulfilling. That's what I'm seeing. They're thinking of a life that would be more fulfilling, and whatever they've been doing is probably not it. Yeah, look, we have the balloon, and look, I don't know if this has to be in reverse due to what I'm seeing here. Yeah, they're ready to detach for something. They may feel like whatever they've been doing here has been full of some kind of empty promises. Again, it could be belief systems. It could be things that people have promised to them, or things that they were taught in life that it would take to kind of get ahead, something like that. They could have gotten something, also lost in some kind of superficial lifestyle as well. They may feel a bit vulnerable at the moment too, with the balloons here. Definitely a bit vulnerable, even lost at the moment here. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So something has really happened to this person. Okay. This card literally says life-altering experiences with self-worth. All right. So something could have happened to make them feel quite vulnerable at the time. There's a lot of secrets that this person is actually holding back and is not speaking. It could be about their childhood. It could be about the relationships that they've had. I keep going back to childhood here, or something maybe even around whatever this is. I don't know if it, okay. I'm going to put that out there, but it could even be to do with the church. Yeah. Okay, so somebody's being attacked as well here. They could be the victim of like rumors, gossip, stuff like that. There could have been some challenges here. So I feel like whoever this person is, because I'm looking back here as well. You know, the balloons is also about being easily persuaded. This person could be a bit of a people pleaser as well. So whoever I feel like they've been around here could be kind of taking advantage of them. I feel like somebody here maybe, they're definitely being challenged spiritually is what I want to say. Their spiritual journey is being challenged in some way here, okay? Maybe they feel like they need to do some kind of damage control here with another person who they view as someone who obviously they have a lot of care and feelings for, a lot of love for over here. This could be somebody from the past that they go way back with, or someone who they consider a soulmate, even a twin. But there's been a lot of rumors, I feel like, in gossip around somebody, and they don't know how, I feel like they don't know how much longer they can kind of hang on here. This does talk about a future illness as well. So this may be actually adding some kind of problems maybe to someone's life here. Yeah, it is. They're just, so somebody here is just wanting to find some kind of, this is interesting, the cards that we're actually getting, because I think there's 100, maybe 120 cards in this deck or something. And I'm noticing this is actually falling on the cross too. Somebody's becoming more spiritual. Somebody's looking for answer. They're gaining awareness here. And I think it's because they're getting some kind of communication here from spirit is what it looks like. So somebody is looking for that. They're looking for spiritual enlightenment. I think whatever they've been around or whatever they are around, or maybe their belief systems or something like that, something has been a hindrance to this person. I almost feel like it's their atmosphere. I don't know why. So maybe the same people that have come up with them or something like that, or maybe it's in their job or something, are still around them. I like this lit candle because this talks about actually being able to find inner peace here. All right, spiritual enlightenment, but it also talks about gaining wisdom and having some kind of successful outcome after struggle. Okay, so I think somebody is definitely working on that. That's what they're looking for. They've been in their head quite a bit. This card is about being ungrounded, being in the clouds, having your head in the clouds. We saw here that the path to kind of finding this, right? Finding this inner peace, okay, would be to liberate themselves from all this fear, all this anxiety, all of these, you know, they have to overcome these obstacles here. Someone here may feel like they need a little bit more info here before they can actually move forward as well, because this person is one that actually stays in kind of illusions, or they feel like they're in illusions, right? Fear, anxiety, that sort of stuff there. I cannot believe this. I'm telling you, it's their surroundings. This person has so much anxiety because of whatever they're exposed to. Okay, there again, a lot of gossip here. Somebody here, this person could be somebody who is, I hate to call them triggered, but they could be triggered. That could also be why Spirit is saying you need to liberate yourself from something and get yourself grounded. Stop believing everything that you hear. Stop being around people that are negative, that are taking you down this dark rabbit hole here. You got to find your own light, okay? Because somebody has been, I don't know why somebody is this easily influenced, but maybe if that's what you've been around. A lot of people operate like that, honestly. They operate, it's like their drama just like sucks them in and they live for that. Like they get a charge off of that. Actually, I do know why from just knowing what it does to like our system and even our brain after a while. So I guess I do know why. But the thing is, I don't know what draws us in and makes us stay there. I think every personality is a little bit different. But maybe, you know, if you have a lot of trauma or a lot of drama in your life that you've been exposed to for a lifetime, I could see how that would just be like second nature to people. So somebody here could actually get easily angered here, okay? They could be fearful of even changes, okay? Not knowing, not being able to see everything here. But the problem is, so this person, remember their anxiety, they have a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, right? So they could always think that there might be danger ahead because they can't see it. The issue with where they're at is there's so much quarrels. Okay, so many issues, so much gossip around them. It could definitely be adding to some kind of anxiety. By the way, put yourself in here. I'm going to say that again because I feel like I could be talking to someone as well that this is happening to. Yeah. But the open door, Spirit is saying, here's the door. I'm opening a door for you. It's exactly what you've been asking for. You want a new opportunity. You want a new life. You don't want to have all of this struggle, all these arguments, okay? It doesn't have to be like that. So, you know, even though it's a mystery to you and you don't have all the answers, there is potential here, okay? And this is a welcoming, you know, this is very welcoming for you, basically, with the door open, right? Opportunities are open to you. It literally says that on the card. So now someone is getting ready to go into a new stage of life, but they have to make a choice, okay? This is definitely a choice. I like these. Yeah, this is a choice here. You know, this is a choice. Step into your independence. So this person may be dependent on other people as well, okay? And it could be, again, I'm going to go back to maybe a family unit, or maybe there's a codependency here amongst them and friends, or even friends around work, something like that. Something about their crew is what I'm feeling, people around them. This card is talking about being proud of yourself, and this is interesting with this compass because I talked about celebrating your wins, and we really need to be doing that. We have to be proud of ourselves and the things we've been able to accomplish, okay? Sometimes we don't even realize it. That's why I journal everything. You ever go back and just sometimes just look through, I don't look through my journals very often, but every once in a while if I run across one, I might flip it over, and it's like, oh my God, like you don't even remember such an agonizing period in your life, and at the time you think it's just, you know, how am I going to get out of this, and you just do. Okay, so we need to be celebrating those wins when we have them because they continue to take us to higher levels here. There could be some kind of important role that's coming up for some person, for them as well. They could be a mentor, or there could be a mentor that's coming into their life. There is something here about sticking to your chosen path. So this could also be about releasing, I don't know why I'm about to say this backwards, but someone could need to release themselves too from maybe a path that they thought would be right for them, but it's like I want to say outgrown its purpose in some way. Yeah, look at this, because now they're moving into a time where they're going to be building something positive. They're even going to find justice. So that tells me that things are going to balance out more so for them. If they have something going on in the court systems, if that is part of this, they're going to feel some kind of justice in this as well. But this is definitely about finding some kind of solution to difficult problems here, okay? And then breaking things down into smaller steps. This person could really feel like they have everything flying at them at once, okay? And it could be happening. All right, so let's look at this. Wow, something just flipped. Okay. Page of Wands again. So yeah. So somebody's trying to change things, it looks like. This person, you notice that we had no communication before the Page of Wands. Now we see it coming up right. Okay, whoever's making these steps, it looks like to really liberate themselves. This is so funny. Look at, you're getting the same cards. Okay, so we have mirroring cards here. So again, we did have twin flame or soulmate. This is somebody who wants to talk to you. Now notice that this is actually, this is the intention to do it now. before there was frustration, it wasn't happening. Okay, knowing that they needed to leave a situation or walk away from something in order to make this happen. Okay, we got the Chariot in reverse. Temperance. Here comes the Tower yet again. Here's our Wounded Warrior yet again. Mirroring cards all day, different deck. So somebody wants to talk. They're thinking about talking. They're thinking about sending some kind of message. This could be some kind of written correspondence as well. This is somebody that a lot has been hidden. They've kept a lot in, but this is also about someone who may feel a bit possessive, or yeah, they feel a bit possessive, even protective over another. They're definitely holding on to another very tight, but they don't see any movement here. I think this person does need to get grounded with this Chariot in reverse here. Obviously, they don't see any movement, okay? Things are very stagnant here. You know, they could be having a car issue as well. Maybe something happened with their car, like a wreck or a repo, or I don't know. Something might be having, somebody here may be needing to get some kind of new car. But they could also be needing to get, with the Chariot, it's about controlling things, right? Pulling things into, because you have two horses generally, and you're trying to, you know, navigate things and pull them into compliance. Do what I need you to do, okay? So they may be having some issues with their emotions. That could also be about the grounded. They could definitely feel like they're having a lot of emotional reactions, or just suddenly have some kind of emotional reaction. They could be looking to move towards some kind of earth angel here as well, or speak to some kind of earth angel here in this Temperance card. Maybe they feel like this person is very healing for them, or somebody here could bring them some kind of healing or some kind of balance. They could also just be looking to, I shouldn't even say looking, I think they're thinking about this. I don't see any action here. I see someone who's obviously thinking about things here. And maybe they are moving towards someone, but very, very slowly in that Knight of Pentacles energy. This is a person that definitely needs to have some kind of balance in their life, because whatever, and I'm going to go to traumas for a minute, because I do feel it, almost a PTSD kind of vibe is what I'm getting, emotion-wise. This is someone who could have been deeply scarred by things that are around them. So whatever they're seeing, whatever they're doing, maybe military, I don't know. But they do want to have some kind of balance. I think they obviously have their mind on someone here. I'm going to get into the emotions actually, because they obviously have their mind on someone here. I also feel like they feel like something keeps getting in the way of a particular situation. So perhaps it is, you know, I see lightning over this tower. This tower is not coming down. This tower is quite secure in this particular card. That's the first time I've noticed that. And gold always reminds me of opulence, right? So this could definitely be something that they feel is very strong, very powerful. It has a good foundation generally, maybe. But you see this light, and I almost feel like something is agitating it. Like something is, you know what I'm saying? Like anything can bring it down, or you can continue to get things that try and bring this down. And it's left somebody here that is definitely kept, or it's left someone here feeling very guarded, but also very defensive. I feel like somebody's ready to fight as well. So yeah. Okay, so somebody is... Alright, so how does this person... Let me just say, what does this person want from this situation? I know they want to communicate, you know. Okay, they could very well want to work something out here. This is somebody that they are watching, waiting, I feel, trying to get some kind of... Definitely trying to get some kind of dialogue going here. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. What do they want? Well, it looks like they definitely want to try and work something out here. Maybe this is some kind of contract as well. They could want to have some, look at this, 8 of Cups. Queen of Coins. Okay, so they could definitely be looking at this Queen of Coins energy here. All right, watching this Queen of Coins energy. It's so funny because we're talking about the opulence up here. We're talking about having better luck in our life and feeling like fortune is actually in our favor. And they want to live a life that is better, where they're not struggling as much. And I don't know why. I'm looking at her just feeling like, yeah, she's living a good life, right? This is somebody who is quite stable in their life. They have what they need. They're quite abundant as well. Even in that pre-empress energy that was there before. I mean, this is someone who has done this probably on their own here. I'm noticing even the flowers are gold around this person. So again, there's that opulence, even the crown out of emerald. So there's a lot of opulence around this person. The way they dress, the way they carry themselves, but also what they've been able to establish. The Queen of Pentacles is also quite nurturing, very loving. She could be a mother. So somebody wants that. Somebody wants to work something out, I feel like, or work on something here that is going to be more happy, more beneficial, more fulfilling. This may be with someone here that is at a distance here, who could have walked away before, or who someone views as someone who is actually walking away. But maybe they feel like that person has not fully walked away, because look at this card. Okay, they're walking away, but they're very clearly looking back. So maybe they feel like whoever this Queen of Coins is, that they're not fully walked away. They're still engaged to a certain extent. And maybe they're looking back to see if somebody here is coming. That's so interesting because look, I'm looking at just even how she's looking here. You could be dealing with someone who works out quite a bit too. I'm looking at the body on this sun. If somebody's like a bodybuilder or something. Okay, well, how do they feel about this person? Oh, the Knight of Wands. Very passionate. Oh, okay. Very passionate, and like someone is walking away. Like someone's ending things here. Like maybe it's over. Six of Wands again. Maybe it's over, and maybe somebody here is enjoying, you know what I'm saying? They could be in the spotlight again. So we have two people here that... All right, I don't know if these are like literal twins. I don't really know here. But what I'm seeing here is... I almost feel like you have two people that could very well be quite similar, but one has been kind of tied down in their beliefs, maybe in their situation at work, whatever. It has a lot to do with the way they believe. That's what I feel. Okay, the way they believe, and probably having those people around them to really enforce those beliefs. Okay, but it looks like they're trying to break free. And then we have another person that kind of follows their own path, is what I feel. Whoever the second person is has been able to obtain a lot of amazing things, I feel like, on their own here. Okay, we have pre-empress, and we also have the Queen of Coins here. So they've been able to really figure a lot of things out on their own and be quite comfortable in the life that they have actually built here. They could also be someone that is in the spotlight, or someone who does really well in their career in some way. They could be someone who has a lot of support. People could look up to them or give them some kind of respect. All right, let's see what else. Palace of Swords. Yeah, so someone is really... That's that card of distance as well. Again, you have almost every palace. This is interesting here. So the Knight of Wands is definitely... I'm asking how they feel. There's a lot of passion here is what I'm feeling first and foremost. I think this person's really searching their psyche here for a lot of truth here. They may also believe something here about this Queen of Coins. Maybe they also are concerned that this person could have another person in their life, or maybe there's somebody... Yeah. Maybe they're also someone here that, although I think they think, I don't, this is odd to even say this because I feel like they feel like this person has not fully left them for some reason. Or maybe they're hoping that. I'm not really sure. But they may also wonder who is in this person's life. So I feel like somebody thinks that you might have somebody else in your life. And you could. I mean, you could very well have that. So they're really searching, I think, to get beyond like the illusions here. So this is a person, again, I told you they could have felt like they're waiting on you. This is a person here sitting here. They're naked, okay? So maybe they feel exposed a bit here. You can see the ship coming out. They've been waiting on their ship to come in. This one's coming in from the heavens. So it's not physically on the water. So they're just looking, waiting on that fit. You know, maybe they're manifesting it into being in some way. I almost feel like this is definitely a person that's trying to break. This may be a generational thing even, okay? They're trying to get away from that or break that for themselves and really see clear for themselves here. But I almost feel like this is somebody trying to catch up as well to someone else here. So this could very well be a twin, you know, or a soulmate. I mean, you know, the thing about it is we're not always for connections. We meet in different ways, right? So we have the Three of Cups here. Devil in reverse. I love it. And the Ace of Coins. Very beautiful. We have the Hermit on the bottom here. So yeah, I think they're waiting on something to come in here. They're trying to get a lot of clarity within themselves. They're certainly keeping an eye on you. Okay, they want to communicate and bring in some kind of, at least come through with some kind of passion. They are quite passionate about you is what I feel. A lot of passion between the two of you. Because they are afraid that something may be ending here. And they may also feel kind of, I think, bogged down a bit as well. Maybe by, oh wow, I almost said self-deception. So this could be some kind of self-deception they're feeling. Maybe they allowed that to get in the way or something. I do feel like you might be somebody who either gets attention. We all get attention, I guess, to a certain extent. But you're celebrated in some way. That's what I'm really getting. Something that you do maybe is celebrated in some way. I think it's really important for them to get it right, or what they feel is right, to be able to think for themselves, to be able to not be controlled in some sense here. They could be thinking about somebody who's definitely at a distance here, that they're very passionate about as well. Maybe they're also thinking about this. Why do I feel this kind of connection? Or, you know, is this even possible? Could something become of this? I don't necessarily feel like it's so lovey-dovey. I can obviously see a lot of passion here, but I'm not seeing a great deal of love here. What I do see is somebody that is definitely thinking about it, rekindling something, okay? Maybe having some kind of reunion here, okay? Somebody who's trying to leave behind, which is good, whatever bondage they've been in or felt that they've been in, whatever kind of, it could have been addictions, it could have been obsessive thinking, something like that, and wanting to invest somewhere different. That's what I get. Again, here's the muscle man, right? So we could have somebody coming in that is wanting to invest in another individual here in some way, whatever that means. That could be friendship, that could be, you know, whatever. I don't know who this is. Okay. Wanting to heal something. Wow. King of Coins here. All right, so we have the Queen and the King of Coins now. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely someone who wants to come in. They feel like and maybe this is why they're going through all of this up here. Okay, where they're digging so heavily, trying to get out of the illusions. Really, really, I think going through every crevice in the mind, right? Trying to figure things out for themselves without whatever has been around them and distractions and illusions. Trying to see things very clearly for their own Yeah, on their own, because I think they want to have a better life. They want to have a happy life. And I think why it's so important, because sometimes we can think someone is so important in our life, but then when we start getting clear, we're like, oh, wait a minute. You know, they want to be very clear about something, but when that happens, I see someone here that is wanting some kind of reunion, and they're finally able to leave behind any kind of, whatever this was, addictions or toxic habits, or, you know, whatever the bad stuff was that they were doing here in that devilish energy here, because they want to invest and they want to be able to heal something and actually alchemize together. They want to have a better life that's much more stable. Yeah, much more stable, much more grounded in their life. Okay, probably less, because I see a lot of hostilities around them. Yeah, look, you can't make it up. A lot of hostilities. But this is what they're getting through. Okay, and that doesn't shock me at all, because this person does have a lot of anxiety. We've already seen that on several different cards before. They have a ton of anxiety. But they want to get out of that, okay? They want a life that is less of like the nightmares. And this person could also be having a lot of trouble with sleep, is what I just got. I mean, like a lot of trouble with sleep. So I don't know if they feel, you know, we saw a lot of gossip around them as well, and not feeling like, I don't know what the gossip is about, but they don't feel very secure in whatever it is. They don't, maybe they feel paranoid about that. But something is definitely impacting their, so they feel attacked in some way. So either, I don't know if that's, you know, just people talking or whatever, that's all energy, right? So it's all coming towards us. And if they're already paranoid, I think they're already feeling this. I think they also worry that this maybe would not come together, and that's why it's so important to really search out themselves ahead of time. I actually respect that. I don't care how long, even if it's been a long time. I mean, people have to allow someone to grow, most definitely. Last thing you want is someone coming to you that's not, just not ready, because, you know, they think they're supposed to. All right, let's see. Or they think it's what you want, maybe, you know. Woman here, yeah. It's definitely a woman here driving this thing. So feminine energy, I feel, is kind of the main, this is the main focus in this. Somebody here is wanting to be in it. They know that they have to walk away from things that I feel like they've always known. I'm sorry, I don't know why. So maybe this goes way back in their life, what they've known to be true. This person could be, I feel like this person could be quite different than what they have known. This could also, so maybe you have been a friend. If you're the female here, you could have been a friend, or maybe you're moving towards someone here who is a friend. Yeah, but they're ready to roll the dice. Okay, so I think this person's going to be rolling the dice here. They're going to be bold. All right. It's like blind faith, right? They're going to move ahead in some kind of blind faith here towards what they want. Or that's their plan, yeah. They may know that there's going to be some kind of, there could be gossip around this. There could be restlessness around this. But this card also tells me, it talks about verbal communication. Okay, there needs to be some discussions here. There needs to be some kind of verbal communication. They want to do that now. I feel like it would make this person actually feel better if they could communicate now. Okay, something here about a house as well. I don't know if they might want to live. We just see the Four of Wands earlier. Maybe they want to live together, or maybe there's something going on that they're taking care of at this time. Yeah, whatever it is, look. Whatever it is, I wonder if they're in the house with other people. Maybe they live with a bunch of people or something like that. There's some kind of thing here that they need to discuss in terms of that. I have Taurus, Sag, Leo, Aries, Sag, Taurus again, and Gemini. That's not all the signs. There's a million, but like Capricorn. I could call them all Aquarius. I see so many here, but everybody's on the board at this point. I think somebody, again, here's a card about a message here. Somebody definitely wants to start a dialogue. They want to start talking to you. I don't know why I keep feeling written. I don't know if somebody would actually sit down and write a note, or type out a note or a letter or something like that to kind of express themselves. But I do think somebody is very eager to start some kind of dialogue here. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to lay down roots with you. Okay, or somebody who wants to lay down roots here. We have Virgo energy. So this is about longevity. This is about growing old together even. Okay, this could be something that's, and they could feel like this whole situation is something that's deeply rooted, that is very past life past life-ish, right? And then it would allow for, I feel like, a lot of expansion here. Okay. Okay, so this is good. We keep seeing something about somebody needing to change. This is showing that somebody is getting that as well. What I really like are the cards coming out, especially with the wheel being the first card out, showing that this is, you know, somebody's actually getting it, somebody's doing it. You know what I want to do, though? I do want to pull, I don't know why I'm so drawn to these tonight, but I'm going to pull these archetypes and just see what we're dealing with here. What is this situation? What's laying the foundation of the situation, and who's involved? So we have a martyr, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. The bottom of that, though, says addiction to, yeah, self-pity. Here's that shapeshifter, though. So that's what I thought. So this person could have been staying in something, being a martyr, honestly, for their family, for the people around them that depended on them in some way, sacrificing themselves, their needs in some way. With the shapeshifter, so this is definitely someone who is very skilled at, you know what I'm saying, shifting, I think, into whatever energy people need to make things happen, right? Projecting some kind of image here that serves other people in a sense, but not really looking out for themselves here. We have a femme fatale. Wow. Okay. So this person could have had, honestly, a very inappropriate use of their sensuality in the past here. There could have also been some kind of attachment to money and power as well. A thief. Holy smoke. So has this been, okay, either this person is in this energy, or maybe this is someone they've been tied to here. Somebody could have stole from somebody here. Somebody could be, maybe this is what all the gossip is about as well. Somebody could have been, now your person could be the femme fatale. I don't know who you're dealing with here, but and then we have a king here as well. I'm wondering, okay, so somebody here could have gotten mixed up. I feel like, oh, this is not good. This is what all the gossip is about, is what I feel here. You could have had someone here that was really held in very high regard here. Someone, I don't know if it's a family unit or if it's, I don't know, something to, because this person was clearly focused around, we saw that before, a very superficial kind of life. They could have been doing or been involved with someone here that could have been maybe stealing money or stealing ideas or something like that. Stole something is what I'm feeling. Somebody, maybe they've been stealing this person's joy. You know, because they're sick of this life. They feel like they're working all the time, and for what? And I feel like they've just kind of settled in. So this could, it doesn't have to be one particular person. It could be several person, but somebody here, it looks like in this femme fatale energy here, though, was using, they could have very well had an attachment to money and power as well. And the way things made them feel, that's another thing. If you are lacking, if you're deficient in some way in terms of your own self-love, that you're constantly looking outwards for other people to validate that, I don't know why this is, but a lot of people do. They get that validation by people, okay, I'm going to do all this for you and you'll acknowledge me, that sort of thing. This person could have gotten kind of stuck in something like that. This could have definitely been someone who, I don't know, I got to be honest with you, I think they were in their own kind of shadow stuff as well. This is something they're having to liberate themselves from. Okay, there could have been this excessive even feelings of entitlement here. Because remember, it's given them that power. It's given them kind of that validation that they needed. Could have been some addictions here as well. They could have even been addicted to kind of this energy, this adoration in a sense. I don't think they had actual adoration, but people kind of putting them on a pedestal because they could do so much for them. I think this person could have been compromising their integrity, though, and even honesty. That's what I'm getting. This card talks about allowing an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. So maybe they were also, this person could, oh wow, this is getting pretty deep here. So they have a lot to let go of. You know, I should have probably, maybe this is why I'm drawn to these cards, so we can look more into what they're actually getting away from. This is actually good. I don't know what this person could be actually be drawn, this kind of femme fatale energy as well. Okay, could have a sexual addiction, doesn't have to be, but they ended up with people. The bottom line is they end up with people who take from them. Okay, and we saw the card about also being easily influenced. I don't normally see a king as easily influenced, but a king in their, when they're in their wounded masculine, could definitely be that way. This could also be someone who abused their power, to be honest with you. Yeah, and see, this could have been around working with others. Whatever they do for a job, they could actually work around a lot of other people. Or they could definitely have a lot of other people that are around them. But there's a mystic in the midst as well. Okay, so this could also be what is, you know, maybe this person is looking for insight, but we saw where they're getting some messages. Maybe they watch a mystic. Maybe they watch readings. Maybe they went to someone here. All right, someone here is revealed I feel like this person is looking to, maybe they're looking to a mystic. Maybe they're looking to someone who they feel is magical. Maybe they went to actually to see someone, okay, that revealed some truths to them. Whatever it is, it's put them on the path here of really kind of formulating a union here with the divine is what I'm feeling here. Yeah, so now they're a student, right? They're trying to move forward here to learn as much as they can. We had 3 pages here, so they're definitely a student, okay? Some kind of devotion here to knowledge and to learning, I feel like, as much as they can here. Yeah, there's a willingness here to follow some kind of intuition or follow their intuition now, even when others are doubting them. So this person might be breaking a lifetime of patterns here, or even a lifetime of, they may be in a marriage. I'm just going to tell you that. They don't have to be, but they could very well be in that, because we did have the Hierophant card here. All right. And they could have been staying in that unhappily, because I don't think they're in the marriage with this femme fatale, but I guess they could be. I almost feel like this person had other things going on outside of here, the addictions, things like that, because they just weren't willing to, yeah, they just felt like they're the martyr, right? Well, if I have to sacrifice mine, so I'm gonna do what I want as well. Have, you know, I'm still gonna be able to have control and do the things I want, because I provide for whatever this is, you know, a wife or a family or what have you. So this person could probably be very charming. All right. Yeah. So maybe they're gaining some independence here. This card is very much about, so this is child orphan, but this is very much a card about independence too. All right, and it's based on learning to go alone. It's conquering this fear of surviving in a sense. I think this person was as codependent on others as they were on them. That's what I really feel. I definitely feel this is like a family dynamic. You know how some families, they grow up in the same home, and then they end up living together, and then their parents end up living with them, and stuff like this. That actually happens a lot in the Latin cultures with some of my friends. So it could certainly be something like that. Yeah, trickster here though. I think that in this case, somebody is trying to transcend their pretty predictable behavior, I feel like, from the past here. Or maybe that's just telling you this is who this person has been. This is how they've been coping here. Yeah. They feel like somebody here has been able to maintain or has some kind of symbolic purity, okay, of heart and spirit here. Maybe they feel like somebody here is serving humanity, okay? Somebody could be very humble as well. That's the Messiah energy here. Somebody could be religious as well, or somebody could, that could even be a healer kind of energy when I think about the Messiah and Jesus, right? I mean, this could definitely be someone who carries like a healer energy as well. Somebody who's very fearless, okay? They could help other people as well. They're not afraid to take chances here. Here's that prostitute card. This person got all kind of stuff going on here. It says places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. And then there's the damsel. Oh my goodness. I really think your person is okay. It's funny to me that they're looking. Your person has had some things going on. I'm just going to tell you. I think some addictions here. I'm praying that it was not prostitutes. I suppose it could be. Certainly femme fatales here. Damsels in distress. Again, they liked that life. Okay, for whatever reason. Now, these could be short-term things, especially if they had a long-term commitment at home. The issue is, I shouldn't say the issue, the good news, I feel like somebody is actually trying to change whatever this was. So why are they going, if they are in a marriage, why are they going outside of the marriage? And why are they going outside of the marriage with people like this as well, okay? Because they don't want something, they didn't want something else to maybe interfere. And that's what makes me think that they're kind of that martyr. Well, I have to stay in this. This is my belief systems. Not that I agree with any of this, because I do not, okay? But still, I've seen it happen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could definitely be martyring themselves. I have to stay in this. This is what is expected of me, whatever. And then they do just whatever they want outside of this. But truthfully, somebody here is trying to change their habits. So I really, honestly, I don't know who this is for here. This is definitely for somebody who wants to come in and somebody has caught their attention. Somebody that they're quite drawn to, and I think they're trying to make these changes so that they could be a better match. They may already see this person as a match as well, okay? Could also make them very nervous, all right? We have a hedonist here. I'm telling you. And then we have a monk nun here. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, look. I mean, this is the way I look at you too, all right? I think I'm dealing probably with somebody here who could be a mystic, or they could be a healer. They could be, don't have to be any of those, but you definitely have this need to serve humanity, to be very humble. They could definitely look at you that way, okay? Yeah, maybe you have some kind of selfless devotion, okay, or dedication to spirit. They could see you as very spiritual here. This could have also been, I mean, to be fair, this could also have been the reason why somebody here did not want to go through all these changes. You know what I'm saying? This is why there could have been some reluctance here to change as well. They just are accepting their fate up here. All right, and that's also why it started out. Honestly, I think this is spirit definitely saying, listen, do you really want that? You want to have a good life? You want a life where you're not running around lying and maybe hurting people and being a trickster and abusing your power and playing the martyr up here and shape-shifting and all that good stuff? Well, what you have to do is liberate yourself from that devil energy, which we did see happening down here, okay? We did see that happening here. We saw somebody coming out of that energy, leaving that toxicity behind because they desperately want some kind of change. Yeah, I think this person is trying to move towards somebody here who has like this lightness to them. This could be a person who looks young for their age, okay? They could be, you know, they also their mind and spirit, maybe the way that they act is also young. It's like this eternal kind of youth. They really enjoy life. They're able to see things with fresh eyes here. I think that's what they're really drawn to. They could be, this person could be an advocate as well. I see two cards together, yeah. This person could be an advocate as well, okay? So they really inspire people to really put compassion into action in some sense, because the other side of the coin here with a person like this is someone who may very well enjoy doing things for other people and getting things done, but maybe due to, and I don't know the nature of what's going on here, but maybe if somebody does feel like, but I have to stay in this, I can never leave this is my life, blah blah blah, they start finding, and this does happen when, honestly, when control is pushed on us like that. This does happen where they could very well be saying, I can't get out of this, so I'm still going to do what I want. I'm going to have my life in some way. And they're trying to get little little peaks of happiness here and there, but I think they definitely have an addiction here to sex. I'm just going to say it. Okay, and this could have been a real problem here, even in the situation they're in. And the more I'm going into this, I feel like this person is married. All right. And they're trying to come out of all of that now. They're trying to change. So if you are the mystic here, they could very well be watching you, learning from you, wanting that kind of life. Maybe they've watched you transition your life. I don't know why I was going to say transition. Maybe they've watched you transform your life in some way. They see that things seem to come a little bit easier for you, or maybe they feel that way. But most importantly, they say that you've kind of stayed the path. You seem a lot happier and you're very devoted to what you're doing here. And you're probably also quite abundant here, okay? They love the lightness, I think, that you're portraying, and I do think they watch you a lot, too. This person definitely, so this could be a friend, I guess, okay? This person definitely wants to reach out to you, and whatever rift you guys have, they want to heal this connection because they do feel like they could be your counterpart here, so... Oh, heavens. I don't know what to say. I guess everybody goes through this energy. No, everybody doesn't. Everybody, though, we all deal with our toxic stuff to a certain degree, right? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.